What was your favorite game of 2009 is his next question. I didn't play many games in 2009, but my favorite game would be Dragon Age. Dragon Age, yeah. I played that game through and I loved it. Granted, there could have been some improvements, I think, and I didn't. I was kind of when I heard about it, I was kind of expecting it to be one of those action games and not so MMORPG like. But it's all right. I love that game. It's really really cool. I love the way that you can be evil or good and just the whole thing. I really like that game. Anyway, the next person's question is, or the next person is kokirielf, and their question is, do you have any ambitions for the future? And if so, what are they? I want to be a vet. I will be frank here and I will say I want to be a vet. I want to be an avian vet to be exact. I've always loved animals, birds in particular. So I would love to be able to go and treat birds and help them get better. And I know it involves a lot of death and whatnot, but I just love the thought of being able to help them out. And while that takes a lot of schooling, it's good. That would be really cool if I can make it. But I'm aware that sometimes things don't work out, and I might not care for it as much as I think I would once I get into college. So I'm leaving that one up in the air. But for now, being a veterinarian is my ambition for the future. That's aside from being able to draw really well, of course. The next person is gtjio, and he says, "Wait, what? I gave you this idea?" Yes, you did. You remember? You actually did this like not too long ago. You did it. I don't even know what number you did it for, but you did a question and answer thing. I'm like, oh, this is a cool idea. I gotta do this someday. So that is why I'm doing this. His next question is, how did you decide on the name MasaeAnela? I already answered this one, but Masae is just a bunch of random letters that I put together, and Anela is my middle name. His next question is, what is your favorite genre of movies? I love action and adventure. I especially love it when it's like in the past and it's all fantasy and like swords and whatnot. I don't know. I love that era where there's only swords and spears and bows and arrows and whatnot. So yeah, that's my favorite genre of movies. The next person is TheColaGamer, and he asks, "What is your setup for recording?" Okay, let's see. This is kind of hard to explain. I don't. Well, pretty much, I sit on the floor, and then in front of me there's my TV and my Dazzle hooked up to my TV and my game consoles. All my game consoles are right underneath the TV, and then on my left hand side there is a laptop that I use to record everything. And then I have my headset on at all times. Man, that's I don't even know if I explained that good. That's kind of not a question I was expecting. Maybe I should take a picture of that. I don't know. I'll leave it up to you guys' minds. Anyway, his next question is, why are you awesome? It's because I am. I don't know. I thank you for that though. That made me grin. It makes me happy, but I don't know. The next question is, Mac or PC? I am a gamer, so I have to say PC. I'm sorry, Mac lovers, but I can't survive without my games. I'm a PC gamer. The next person is Ed Peterson 1, and he asks, what's the worst movie you've ever seen? Kill Bill, hands down. That movie just made me cringe so much. I know that movie has a lot of fans and people are going to jump on me for this, but I just could not stand it. I could not stand it. It just made me just, I don't know. I didn't really like it at all. It was pretty bad. Anyway, the next question is, what's the worst video game you've ever played? That's a toughie. I think I would have to go with there was a Shrek video game based on the movie. I think that would have to be the worst. I mean, it had basically no storyline. You just run around mimicking some stuff that was in the movie. But that was back when I was on a Shrek fan thing, so it was alright with me, but it still was not a good game. Next person is angelbinrod. And they ask, what is your favorite video game genre? I love RPGs. I love the whole storyline thing. Granted, I do not like turn-based games. I hate playing turn-based. It's just so boring to me. I end up button mashing halfway through and spamming pots when I need to. So yeah, that's one thing that I don't like about RPGs. That's why I really, really like Tales of Symphonia. Well, part of the reason why. It has the whole adventure action thing with a great storyline without resorting to turn-based battle. You can still fight the way you want to. There's no button or attack selecting, and it's just really cool. Let me see. The next question is, what got you into LPing? I already explained that. It was my ex that got me into it. But I will add a little bit of something onto your question. I actually really got into LPing for self-improvement. Before I started LPing, I could not talk very well, especially in front of people. The thought of speaking to a group of people terrified me. The thought of putting my voice up on YouTube terrified me. And I just, it kind of crippled me in the sense that I couldn't talk to anyone without being confident and whatnot. So part of the reason why I got into LPing was to practice my speech and my reading capabilities. Granted, I know you guys hear me screw up whenever I try to read something off of like text bubbles and whatnot. Like eventually I'll start stuttering and then I'll end up going blah, 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 or something. So yeah, that's another reason why I got into LPing. So I'll tack that onto your question to make it different. The next question is, what's your favorite Zelda character of all time? I love Sheik. No, not Zelda. Sheik. I love that character. He looks so cool. I was really, really sad when Sheik turned out to be Zelda. I just love the character Sheik himself without Zelda, and if I had my way, I would totally make it so that Zelda locked him away and then took his place or something. Because I like Sheik. And following closely behind Sheik is Link. I like Link too. He's cute. Anyway, the next person is MegaJolts. Has fear ever stopped you from playing a game in your childhood? Oh man. Yes. Short answer, yes. And I will explain this. Zelda Ocarina of Time. I stopped playing that game for half a year because of the Shadow Temple, or more specifically, Beneath the Well. I hated Redeads, and that place just creeped me out so bad. I dropped the game for so long because I didn't want to play that part. And I waited like 6 months and I played it all the way through again up to that point. And I'm like, no, screw this. And it actually took me like a year to go back around to it and actually finish the game. Yeah, I am a wuss. But that was when I was young anyway, so. But yeah, I'm still a wuss. And fear still stops me from playing games, really. I don't know, but I have this thing against zombies. I can't play Resident Evil. My friends try to force me into playing it with them, and I just scream like a little girl because it scares the living daylights out of me. So yeah, that's really rough on me. The next question is, what's your favorite chip flavor? I like sour cream and onion, especially Lay's sour cream and onion. Or is it Pringles? Wait, are they the same thing, like Pringles and Lay's? I don't know, but that would be my favorite chip flavor. What is your favorite emote slash face? That's toughy. I use so many, and they're all really good for different situations, but it would either be this one, this one, this one, this one, or this one maybe, or maybe this one. or this one. I don't know. One of those, but I guess if I had to pick one of them, I guess it would be this one because I use it so much. Well, not that much, but still, I use it a lot. So I guess I would have to pick that one. Next person is MrFinalStand, and he asks, "Do you like waffles? Do you like waffles? Do you like pancakes?" No, that's just a random song that I heard once. But yes, I really like waffles. I especially like it with lots of butter and a bit of maple syrup. That's really good. Or strawberry cream cheese. That's good too. The next question is, do you think your awesome level is over 9,000? Yes, I do.